Ro. Welcome to another Nerdy Nummies. As some of you may know, Kung Fu Panda 3 just came out and I saw it and I loved it and I had to make something themed. Throughout the movie, they're eating a ton of dumplings, and as you know, Po the Panda loves dumplings. He wins dumpling eating contests and they look so good, and I thought, let's make something savory. Today we're gonna be making Kung Fu Panda dumplings. Let's get started. Skadoosh. Today we are going to be making chicken dumplings. The things you will need will be 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of warm water, half a teaspoon of sesame oil, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, a pinch of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of ground pepper, 2 stalks of green onions thinly sliced, half a pound of ground chicken, and 1 clove of garlic finely sliced. And then the tools you'll need will be a bamboo steamer, totally optional, but some cabbage to steam the dumplings on top of, a circle cookie cutter, this one is 4 inches, and then for a dipping sauce, we've got some salt, pepper, soy sauce, and sesame oil. Now let's put it all together. Skadoosh. The first thing that we're gonna do, we are gonna combine our warm water with our flour into a medium-sized bowl. And using a spatula, we're gonna fold, mixing it together until the flour is well mixed. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take a little bit of flour, sprinkle it on whatever work surface you're using. This is so the dough won't stick. Now you're gonna pour the dough right in the middle. Here we go. Now we're gonna knead the dough with our hands for about 3 to 5 minutes until it becomes very soft. We're just gonna push with the palm, pull it up over, and push again. Our dough is nice and smooth, and now I'm just gonna pick it up, put it into a clean bowl right here, and I'm gonna place a paper towel over the top so it's not fully exposed to the air, and we're gonna set this off to the side and make our filling. To make our filling, we are gonna be combining all of these ingredients. I'm gonna be adding them to our chicken in this bowl, starting with my green onions. Come here, little onions. And a little garlic. Oh, get in there. Oh, I want all that garlic. Get in there. No garlic left behind. And no green, come on. Yeah. Now, a pinch of salt. I'm gonna be doing 2 pinches because I have very little fingers. Soy sauce, pepper, and sesame oil. Oh, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. Now I'm just gonna take a spoon, mix everything together until it's well combined. I'm like starting to drool. Now our filling is ready. I'm gonna pop this into the fridge, and while it's in the fridge, we're gonna roll out our dough that we just made, and we're gonna cut out and make our dumpling wrappers. Got my dough, and now we are gonna roll it out. Again, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit of flour on the work surface. Unlike a cookie, we're gonna be rolling it very flat, about 1/8 of an inch. Just use your arm muscles, make it nice and flat, try to get it as even as possible. Got our dough rolled out thin, and now we're gonna take our cookie cutter and cut out a bunch of circles. Now you're gonna remove the excess dough, and I'm going to re-roll it so that we can cut out some more circles. I wanna make as many dumplings as possible, because I'm kinda like Po. I love dumplings, so Po can eat 50 at once, and so can I. Got all of our circle wrappers cut out, and now I'm gonna transfer them over to a sheet lined with parchment paper. I'm just using a little baking sheet over here. So you're just gonna pick them up and bloop. Once you fill the tray, you're just gonna place another piece of parchment paper on top and keep layering them. You can stack them up. We've got our filling, we've got our dough wrappers, and now it's time to assemble them. This part's really easy. You're just gonna take a tablespoon scoop, and you're just gonna scoop. I like to pack it in there. So I'm just gonna place it right in the center and scoop it out. Another helpful tip is you don't want to overfill the filling. It's so good. I know it's tempting to put a lot of filling in there, but you don't want to overfill it so that you'll be able to close your dumpling. All right, now I'm gonna show you how to close your little dumplings. I put it in my left hand, and then with my right hand, I'm gonna make a pinch. And now using my thumb, I'm gonna press against my pointer finger. I'm making a pleat, just like that. Then you're gonna work all the way around the dumpling. You're just gonna put your thumb, pointer finger, make a pleat, and pinch. Then when you've got it all connected, now you're just gonna place it down, and I like to give it one more twist all the way around. And now you're gonna do this to the rest of your dumplings. We've got our dumplings made, and now it's time to cook them. We're gonna take our dumplings, steamer, cabbage, pot, and I have a little ring adapter to make my steamer fit on my pot. There are different ways to cook dumplings. You can either boil them or steam them. Today, I'm gonna steam them. So we're gonna take all of these, head over to the stove. First, we're gonna fill our pot with about 1 inch of water. Then we're gonna turn the stove heat on to high, place the steamer ring on top of the pot, and while the water is heating up, we are going to line the steamer with cabbage leaves so that our dumplings don't stick to the bottom. You can also use any other type of lettuce instead of the cabbage. Just remember to evenly space the dumplings inside, making sure you don't overfill. Once the water is boiling, place the steamer on top of the pot and steam for about 7 minutes. Once they're done cooking, remove from the heat, take them back over to the baking station. They are ready to serve, but we're gonna make a dipping sauce. Over here, our dumplings are cooked. I'm keeping them in the steamer to keep them warm. And now we're gonna make a dipping sauce. I'm just gonna make something really simple. I'm gonna use mostly soy sauce. So you're just gonna pour some soy sauce into this little bowl, and everyone's different. They like different sauces. This is what I like to do. Then you're gonna take a little bit of sesame oil, just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And here I've got a little baby whisk. Just gonna whisk it up. I'll just take a little taste. Yes. Ta-da! Here are the Kung Fu Panda dumplings that we made today. I hope you guys liked them. This recipe is so good. We made homemade chicken dumplings that were themed after the movie. Yum, 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 yum. I'll be taking lots of pictures of these and posting them on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. And if you guys make these, please take a picture and send it to me, because I love seeing your creations. It just makes my day. And if you have any other ideas for any of the nutty nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. All right, thanks again, you guys. Bye-bye. And now the moment I've been waiting for. I get to have some dumplings. And I made so many of these I can make a snack list. I can see why Poe eats 50 of these at a time. Sometimes I wish I was a panda. I could eat all day.